What's up, guys? Been a interesting weekend. We had CMP with NASA Southeast, and yeah, it was my first time there. Yeah, I went there with Top End and S Tech, and it was a good time. Not quite. It didn't end as the way we wanted it to end, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. First time going there, it was like a 6 hour drive. We left. Well, some of the guys left Friday morning early or Thursday, I think, and they had to go be there for instructor clinic and all that stuff. I think it's called instructor clinic and practice on Friday. But yeah, we me and Ian we ended up leaving Friday. Took the day off. Got the car packed and ready, and yeah, we left Friday. We got there on Friday afternoon. Uh, Dropped the cars off, got teched, and then went to the hotel. And yeah, what's up, Kaylee and Mona? Yeah, so Kaylee, you see that box in the back? That's the one good thing that came out of the weekend. This guy came in my new monitor. It's the G9, but I'll probably talk about that at the end. Maybe I'll do an unboxing like live, but I don't know. We'll see. This is the Odyssey Moni. I like it because it's 1000R, 24 240 hertz, I think, 1 millisecond response time. Yeah, I decided to go with that, but that's for another video. But what's up, Ian? Long time no see. It was a fun weekend. Anyway, back to the weekend. CMP, 1100. I don't remember if 1100 is in the name. G9 Odyssey, the 1000R, not the 1100R. I guess that's what you're talking about. The R, the radius, the newest. I don't know if it's the newest one. I don't know the generations. I only know that it's the Odyssey, not the Evo, whatever the other one is. But yeah, so about Saturday, the first session was cold and wet. Obviously, I took it easy, and then I think by the third session. So let's talk about the goals first. I've been practicing CMP in Assetto Corsa, and I was doing 153s, 52s, I think, and knowing my card is a little slower in real life because there's things like engine wear and check engine lights and all kinds of stuff that I need to fix on the car. I My goal was 155, and I think it was an achievable goal, especially for the first time going there. On Saturday, I didn't quite make it. I did 156.2 on my PB. That was my fastest lap for uh, the whole day Saturday, and we'll play that video in a little bit. And I think that was mainly because the first session was throwaway. It was cold, and I was learning track. I was kind of nervous. Had no instructor, so it was kind of like going from a sim straight to the track, and didn't know the group, so I didn't know how people were comfortable with passing and all this stuff. But it's a good shakedown. I didn't want to go like 10 tenths, and then a couple sessions after that, there was some traffic, and I think we had a red flag. And it wasn't until the last session where I got my 156 too, and I got the video and sent it to Moni, and he helped me analyze it and gave me some tips. So I was expecting Sunday that I could do the PB, but the morning session was also a throwaway because it was cold. We were the second group to go. I think the only people who were on before us were time trial guys, and they warmed up the track. And I didn't want the same thing to happen to me that happened at Roebling, right? First session of the day, hit the wall. But I think my driver skill has improved since then. I think I've been able to catch most of my oh crap moments. That's why I haven't been gone off since then. Other than like the firm, I slide out and get two wheels off. But yeah, let's look at some pictures before we talk about what happened on Sunday. 1100. I still don't. I'm gonna think about the part number. All right, so there's a picture of me and Ian. These pictures are kind of small. I don't know why they ended up being small. This is our first stop, obviously Waffle House. So we always have to start our trip at Waffle House. And we made it over there. Found a good spot. Nice and early in the morning. Here's me and my 9th gen, Ian and his 10th gen FK8, Nick and his I think 6th gen. Yeah, I think that's a generation, and then Moni and his 8th gen. I hope you're not referring to the price because I actually got a really good deal on it. Right now it's like $500 off or something. The Costco one is $250 off, but that's for the previous generation. I think it's the 2 millisecond one. What's up, Justin? All good? You doing all right? How's your weekend? Yeah, I think it was about that price after even after the discount. So yeah, which is a pretty good deal at for Best Buy, right? You usually see those kind of deals at Costco. It's like early Black Friday, I guess. So yeah, here's our how our setup was. Got a little tent, and I did a live stream, not that morning, but Sunday morning, going off the paddock. See, where else were we parked? Have another group shot. Yeah, so here's get a little bit more dry. Yeah, had a good spot. And here's my car at sunrise. Is it sunrise or sunset? I think there's a sunset after the first day. Our cold drivers meeting very early. It was in the 30s, I believe. It felt cold, but not as cold as VIR for some reason. I mean, I guess yeah, the temperatures were a little bit different. But yeah. So we have that. Let's see what other pictures do I have. I think I have. Here's the individual cars. Oh, that's a spoiler alert. Don't look at that picture. So Ray made it out there. See, like, I don't know why the slideshow feature is not working correctly. Like, I wish I could just pin this. Anyway, so there's Ray's car. He came out. He drove a long ways to get out there, and then only went Saturday and drove back home for work on the next day. And I think it was like a 15-hour drive. Ray, if you're in the chat, can you verify that? 15, 12-hour drive. But he lives in Ohio now. He used to live in South Florida. Yeah, he made it out, and it was good seeing him. Last time I saw him, he was at a Daytona, maybe like a year ago, maybe a year and a half. Long haul to Laguna. So how long was your drive to Laguna? Was that this weekend? Jesus. I mean, for you, where you're from to Laguna, how far is that for you? Is that why you want to do Laguna on Wednesday? So if you guys don't know, we do a community race every Wednesday, and I think people were voting to do Laguna on Wednesday. So Adam, what's up, man? Oh yeah, Kaylee. Yeah, I think the shifter is pretty important to have. 46 hours straight. Did you? You didn't. For sure, you didn't do that all straight, right? Like you didn't have any extra drivers. Like how many stops? How many times did you go to sleep? South Carolina to California. Jeez. I think he has. Did you get a trophy for longest distance traveled? Okay, so you guys took turns sleeping in the car, I guess. I mean, that's one way to save time, right? Just skip sleeping. There's Moni's 8th gen, always looking good. Nick was driving this car for his instructor. I mean, look at it. There's V2 Hankook V2 tires. I think stock suspension, stock brakes, stock everything. It was pretty. I mean, like if people are like, I don't want to take my car out to the track because I don't have everything. This guy's DE4 and he's taking this car out there with these V2s. So good job, Nick. I met this guy. He was in my class. I think his Instagram is I got Rice S2K. That was a pretty cool guy. He was fast. Probably second fastest in our group, I would say. The first being there was a black Supra. Both guys had fast cars and were fast drivers. So nothing, I'm not saying that the cars were fast, but they were fast guys. And I hope they join the Discord pretty soon because they're pretty cool to hang out with. Here's my FB6 again. You guys seen it plenty of times. Me on track. Look at the little blue 8th gen, reminds me of Moni's car. And a white Integra reminds me of oh man, I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, look at that lean. Jeez, that lean. Alright, let's get into a little bit more action shots. Is my car on track? I think this is the cover or the cover photo for the stream. And here's me, and then I got Rice S2K right behind me. A pretty good weekend overall. Let's see if there's any other photos. And then on Sunday, let's watch a video real quick before we talk about what happened Sunday. Here's my fast lap from Saturday. Turn on the sound. Here's turn 1. I took this turn slow this lap. Yeah, I'm usually on the curb there. And I just go over the curb, turn 2. Puts me on the right side. Lift a little. I probably don't need a lift, but I'm just, too worried about the curbing on turn 3. Approaching turn 4, I brake and downshift. I think next time I'm just gonna brake, not downshift. And then here I brake again, and this is where I should be downshifting. Take it a little tight. Turn in when I see the end of the curb, track middle, and then I'm on the throttle, sliding out. Down the straight to turn 8. This is where I mess up. I only downshifted 4th, and I feel like I don't have enough power. I'm out of VTEC, and usually I slide out, but I didn't there because I didn't have enough torque. And you see my time, it was green, now it's red. Down straight. I try not to lift here, but then sometimes I get worried after this. So I'm not lifting, but I still slow down a little. 103. Brake hard, 2nd. This was a good turn 12. Touch the apex. Throttle. Little mid. Come out to the outside. Brake a little. Throttle hard. The apex. And then once I reach that turning point, I'm full throttle. All the way to 14. So I'm regaining the bars. I'm getting some green here. That was a good 12 through 13. Brake. This 14 was okay. Usually I track out a little bit more. Misshift there. Over rev. Lost a bar. But this was my fastest lap. Which makes me think, like, man, I had some red there. And if I didn't have that red, like turn 8 and turn 1, I would have been in the 155 range. Like, that disappointed me. So I'm going to do another run of that lap without me talking, so you can just listen to the car and watch. so fun times. I'll let it play in the background while I talk. Alright, so let's see. Oh, you love CMP? Is it the CMP? I mean, you're from South Carolina, so CMP your home track, Justin. And yeah, I wanna do Laguna, but if I do Laguna, I'm probably not gonna take the car. 24-hour drive just for you. It's probably gonna be longer for me. So I'm not gonna 48 hours. I'm not gonna drive that far in my car, either cars. What I'll probably do is like fly there and then do a rental or something, drive and drive. They have that. But if it's HPDE, then I guess I have to take my car. Let's see, Laguna or Sebring. Oh, for Wednesday, yeah, Laguna or Sebring. Oh man, I should add Sebring in the to the poll. I see 10 people have voted, but I don't know the results yet. So keep voting for what track you want to see on Wednesday, or well, I guess if you're driving, what track you want to drive on Wednesday. Yeah, keep doing the poll. I'll probably close it in a little bit. Alright, so Justin, the corkscrew in Laguna is way steeper on the sim in real life. Oh yeah, I bet. And then plus you get the sinking feeling that you get like in real life versus in the sim. And I can't even imagine that. That's insane. Yeah, thanks. I mean, you see where the red bars fill up, right? I mean, like there I'm half a second behind, but then I regain it in the last half, or in the last carousel. I think that was because like I was listening in on Moni telling Ian what to do, and I just did exactly that, and then I regained that half second, right? And I don't know if you noticed at the end of the straight, because of my screwed up turn 8, that's what lost me that half a second. So I think I definitely am in the 55 range, and maybe if I link everything together correctly, I could be in the 53 range, 54. Without the missed shifts, without, like, this is day one. And I was hoping to redeem myself on Sunday, but something happened on Sunday. So let's watch what happened on Sunday. I was able to do the morning session, and then, which was crowded, and then there was a crash, I believe, or a delay, some kind of delay that forced us to combine DE 1 and 2, so there was a lot of traffic on my second session, so I got 0 clean laps. I posted that video on YouTube, so if you want to watch me weave through to DE 1-2 traffic, you could watch it. But let's see what happened on Sunday. Yeah, and Ian was tired. Everyone was tired. Yeah, Ian was a different person on Saturday. So if you can see the gloves, they're yellow. This is not me driving. This is Nick, and he's in D3-4 driving my car. So that's why you'll see all these a lot faster cars passing me, and like there's no point buys. It's pretty hectic. I almost I think at one point there were 3 wide, and a car passed in like my right to the point where I could reach out the window and touch it. I was like, is this what DE4 is like? Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe next time I go next year, hopefully I'll do a 54 50 series. Yeah, and that miss shift in 14, both the heel toe and the shift up messed up. And DE4 is fun. Like, I just need to get out of my comfort zone and just do it. But of course I'm gonna go through your proper methods. I'm not gonna try to rush it. Yeah, it's D3-4 combined. That's why I kind of feel bad, The 3-4 is pretty hectic. Like there's 4 lines of cars in the false grid. That shouldn't exist. Oh, what's up, Jamie? Yeah. Thanks for the compliment, killing it, bro. YOLO. Yeah, I mean. Maybe because of this, what happened to the Civic, I'll probably take the Lotus next year and then just daily the Civic. But I don't know, I don't want to reset my learning, you know what I mean? I've been learning a lot through a sim and through new tracks in the Civic that I feel like I'm a different driver completely. My rolling time's improved, and that's like a good benchmark because I haven't done anything to the car really much. And, for my rolling time to improve, I think that was like 4 seconds. It shows that I'm a completely different driver than when I first started. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm fast or anything, but so here, I don't know if you saw, he took the turn wide, not just because there's traffic inside, but he was also saying the brakes were getting squishy. You can't hear us, we're on a communicator. He just explained to me that, you know, the brakes were getting kind of faded. C5, is it a red C5? Or wait, it was yellow C5 with a black rear end. Oh, blue C5, okay. I remember seeing maybe it was another video, a yellow C5 with a black rear end. This is where it kind of gets sketchy, the braking kind of gets weird. I remember feeling it. Like we four-wheel drifted there because we didn't scrub enough speed. And I think at this point the brakes have completely failed. I think the seal was pushed out and we've been leaking. No spoiler, that's what happens. No brakes. It's stopping on the brake and nothing's happening. So we just go off. And it was kind of like, you could tell that there were no brakes because I was like, okay, we're not slowing down, And yeah, luckily it was turn 11 that happened, not turn 8 and not turn 1. Because turn 1 would have been into the wall and turn 8 would have been into the sand and the trees. So we lost our brakes at probably the best place you can on the track. Look at the map real quick. There's a map. This is where we lost brakes right here, turn 11. That little off area, this is all grass and then some sand. If we were to lose it turn 8, there's sand here to prevent you from hitting trees and going into the road, like actual road. If we lost it in turn 1, there's a wall here to prevent people from going into oncoming traffic, so we would have hit the wall. 4 would have been decent. I mean, there's a wall here for the flag station. I think we're another place. If we lost it in 10, you don't brake at all, so that doesn't count. 14, I guess there is a wall here to prevent people from going straight into the paddock. So yeah, 11 was probably the best place to lose your brakes. Hey, that 90 miles an hour into the grass is definitely scary, but Nick was driving and I felt safe. Like I wasn't panicked because, you know, he saved it. And I shout out to Nick. He, you know, like prevented a car from getting wrecked, and then he helped tow my car back to Jacksonville when he lives in Texas. So he had to take like a 8-hour detour, help me out, and I owe him a lot. And so definitely next time I see you, Nick, be good. I don't think he's joined the stream yet, but thanks, Nick. I appreciate it. Big shout out to Nick from S-Tech. Yeah, the track community is awesome. Like, I can't imagine if I drove all the way 6 hours to CMP by myself and that happening, and then me having to like leave the car there and trying to find a tow truck or go to U-Haul the next day and be stuck and stranded, right? But, you know, I was able to make it home the same day. Sure, ended my Sunday early, but at least I wasn't stuck there or stranded. You know, good things happen even when bad things happen. Really appreciate it. And plus, you know, content, it creates content. Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe what I would do if I was by myself, I would probably say something in Discord. And I know that, you know, either you or anybody would, you know, step up and help somebody out. And the same thing, like if you're part of the community and you're in the Discord and, you know, like something happens to you and just say something in there and maybe, you know, someone could be nearby and help you out. Oh, hey, Alato. So Alato was in D4, I believe, weekend. How was your weekend? Hopefully it didn't end badly like mine did. Yeah, Alato, man. Oh, Jamie, yeah. See, that's another thing. I know like a lot of my buddies and Jacks would drive up to come get me, but man, that's a lot of hassle. I mean, we would go get some whiskey, right? Good whiskey. We do. So if you haven't joined already, there's a link to the Discord. I know I keep talking about it. We're up to 12 votes now on the community race. I want to see if I could maybe see the results here pretty soon. But before we go to that, what else? Oh, I showed you pictures. Oh yeah, let's see some pictures from. I don't know if you can see, but this is all coated on the inside with brake fluid because I think what happened was the caliper overheated. So I think some background information. I changed my pads before VIR, which was the last track weekend I went to 2 weeks ago. So they were brand new pads, but it was weird that those pads wore out that fast. It was only 3 track days. I think I went to the Firm, Roebling, and where else did I go? There was one other track that I went to before I had to change the pads for VIR, and I was kind of suspicious. You know, three track days and the pads are already worn out. Maybe it's my driving that changed and all that. But after I changed the pads, I lubed up the pins and all that, and I made sure everything was good, and then I went to VIR. When I inspected the pads before CMP, the pads were decent. By day 2, they were down to half, and I think Moni were saying they were less than half, so they're wearing pretty quick. I think what was happening, I could hear the passenger side sticking, I think, but every time I looked at it, it didn't seem like it was. And I think what was happening was the inside pad was probably sticking. I think what was happening was the brakes got so hot that this square seal, I guess it's called square seal, the seal that makes the piston retract back after you apply the brakes was probably melting and failing. And then this track day, it completely failed and fluid just oozed out and I lost all the fluid. I think that's what happened. I'm gonna, take the wheel off and inspect to take the calipers off and figure out what actually happened. But I think that's my guess. What I'm gonna have to do is get new calipers for sure and new rotors because the rotor actually caught on fire. Like this whole brake setup was on fire and I had to put water on it and it cracked the rotor. So I think it was me, Nick, and Alan were trying to put the fire out, and Alan was almost certain the car was on fire. Yeah, I'm on DTC 30s, I believe. Oh, you're in DE3? I thought you were in 4. Yeah, so you had one tire with no grip and the rumbles. Yeah. I was I was trying to avoid the rumbles because so the first session was really wet and cold. I was driving on the rumbles on purpose to kind of feel them, and I could tell that they were tugging the car off track. So the whole weekend I was kind of worried about anywhere I felt that. Like I don't think I was confident enough to save it quick enough. You know what I mean? Like if you get on the rumble, sure you could correct it if you're a good driver. But I wasn't confident enough to do that, so I was just kind of like kissing the rumbles and not really fully getting on them. After seeing pictures of how deep they were and feeling it tug me off, I was kind of avoiding them. But I mean, if you saw in the video, I wasn't like too scared of them. I wasn't staying like half a car length away. I would get like half a wheel on it, but yeah, I didn't like the rumbles. Yeah. I just realized maybe it is the combination of the pads and maybe the caliper is sticking for the pad life. But yeah, I hear good things about G-Lock. But I think what's going to happen is I'm going to need better calipers anyway. I showed a picture to Moni, but both, or not both, but the driver's side caliper, I think stretched because there was a big gap where the pad sits in the caliper. And I think it's, the OEM calipers probably were just, wearing out my driving style. And I mean, there's so many track days. I think it's time for a big brake kit. Nothing super like, obviously I haven't pushed the limits of the stock brakes as far as like stopping power, but it seems like I pushed the limits of stock brakes as far as reliability. Like the seals, they shouldn't have melted like that. I mean, I don't know if I did something wrong when I installed the pads. Like maybe when I compressed the piston, I did it to like not square or something, and maybe it weakened the seal a little bit. I don't know. I gotta take it apart to see, right? But every time I compress the piston, I do it with like an old pad and with like a C clamp, you know, like I don't know, we'll see. Another picture. Oh yeah, here. So you can see like it's melted here on the pins because of the fire. And at first I thought, okay, maybe the line blew up. That's why I was leaking. And you see the, I guess the little rubber around the drain plug also melted. Yeah, because there's a little small flames. It wasn't, I wouldn't say a fire. I would say like, it's not enough that there was like a standing flame, but it didn't catch the grass on fire. Yeah, I agree, Ian. I mean, I'm not fast, but I'm faster than I used to be. So maybe the OEM parts are, you know, finally time to upgrade. I know, like our saying is, you know, you don't really need to buy a lot of things for your car to get out on track, but I think once you start to uh, go to multiple events a month, and you know, like almost every other weekend is a track day, and you're improving on your driver skill, and you start to push the car, then yeah, maybe it's time to start upgrading not just the pads, but you know, so of course I have pads and fluid, right? That's like the bare minimum, and I think now it's time to finally get some calipers. OEM calipers will take a lot, so maybe I have a poor combination of pad and rotors because I have the slotted rotors, and then this is my first time running DTC 30s. I've always been running HP pluses, so maybe that combination, I don't know, different compounds. As far as what, I guess a more aggressive DTC instead of the 30s. It's funny because I was about to say, you know, I'm just a DE1 guy that I don't need anything crazy, but then now I'm starting to realize, you know, maybe I do need to start looking at that. I mean, it's safety stuff. It's kind of like when I back when I did roboting and I hit the wall. The very next purchase was a hybrid, right? Neck restraint because I was worried about safety. Same thing with this. Because of this event, now I know to upgrade the brakes, you know, for every future car I get. Not just the pads and the fluid. That's like bare minimum. If you're first track day, then yeah, do that. If you're having one track day like every other week, you might need more than that. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, the G lock. I mean, I guess yeah, I could do some research on some of the ninth gen forums, and the bad thing about it is that there's not a lot of ninth gen track guys. They're mostly either 8th gen, so you know, I'll just look at the 8th gen guys. A lot of ninth gen guys, I don't know, they're into stance cars. they like they like, you know, going to car shoots and stuff. Okay, yeah, yeah. DM me. DM me has a contact. And then so I go through HPD Academy and Alliance Racing, in particular DJ for my parts. So I'm probably gonna reach out to him if I do something. If I do get a big brake kit or get parts or whatever. Baby stance. So Jamie, are you gonna stance out your Mustang? Is that what you're gonna do? Let's see it. All the all the camber, stretch tires, all that. Oh, I don't know if I showed this. I showed the picture, but we never looked at it closely. There was an M2 competition there, and man, this guy was getting it. Uh, Color match cage, I loved it. Like the car is pretty cool package from the factory, right? It's track ready with the color match cage and everything, the seat and all that. It's pretty cool. Oh, you're in Carolina lean the Mustang. Yeah, so that's another. Ian makes a good point. He wish he has a lot of options for pads. That's like kind of another reason why I'm like don't want like a smaller brand big brake kit. Like I know Stop Tech. Are there pads? Like how easily can you get Stop Tech pads if you upgrade to their big brake kit? You know. I guess it shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, so they'll custom make you, like they'll print out the pads for you if you give them the plates. They'll just like stick them on there. I see Ray in the Discord, but he's not in the YouTube chat, and we're talking about him. All right, so those are pictures and the videos from the track. I think what I'm gonna do is let's end the poll. Let's see what the results are. Check that real quick. Yeah, I need an admin to do this stuff for me whenever I go live because it it takes up time. End the poll. You can just say, "Hey mods, end the poll." Results. Oh, 50% Laguna. Okay. 25% Summit Point, 8% Road Atlanta, and the 16% in chat. I think it was. I saw a couple of track names. Maybe we could keep those in mind for next time. Be nice. What's up, Nick? Nick's the savior. You made it okay? How was your drive? Yeah, Road Atlanta, it is a great track. We did Road Atlanta last Wednesday with GT4 cars, I think, and I got obliterated. Yeah, like we even did it backwards, and I was still getting obliterated. I took the Porsche. I don't know why. Should have taken the BMW, but it's all good. So thing about Road Atlanta, the guys are gonna go to Road Atlanta in December for the Santa run. So look out for those guys. I might stop by, say hi, like, but only if I fly or take the family. I'm almost certain I can't drive because personal things going on. But I mean, like, good personal things. I'm not complaining. Family goes first. Right. So let's fire up some Assetto Corsa. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive CMP a little bit. Oh, the camera's shaking. I guess a train's going by. All right, so CMP. We'll do a couple laps just to see if I learn anything physically being there. What's up, Justin? Oh, wait. Oh, for some reason I thought you were another Justin. Yeah, so Nick is the guy who saved me. And what work do you have left to do on the car? So my car is going to be down for the rest of the year, I think. I might even skip. I was considering going to the firm a couple times in the Lotus, but I might even skip those. All right, let me change some of these settings. Hop in game. It's been a while since I did Assetto Corsa, like a lot of laps. Change alignment. We're gonna go square or zero toe, just like my car in real life. Oh, we're up to 185 subscribers. Yeah, so about that, if you are watching, go ahead and like the stream if you're enjoying it. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps out, helps me out. But if you want to be blessed with more car and sim racing content on your timeline, that helps you out. Let's see, the pressure is the same. Oh man, I hate when this happens. It puts me in this view, and for some reason I can't get out of it. So, hit exit. Setting goals. Change camera. Fanatec 1. All right, so yeah, it is. Man, that's annoying. I think it happens whenever I go into like replay mode. It puts me in the outside camera, and my wheel isn't mapped every time I change the wheel. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Oh man, that's a lot going on. That's gonna be fun. I mean, like you're prepping the car for next year. You're doing a lot of time trials, or yeah, you're right. A lot of I should have done that. I think for me, off season, I guess off season, when the car is down, I've had a bunch of parts I need to put on the car, and I need to get it tuned. All right, so you guys can see, I'm using the Universal Hub, CSL, Fanatec DD, CSL DD, all that. Turn 14. Gotta get used to this. Man, it's gonna be so nice with the new monitor. I'm excited. Does it sound a little low? A little low. Oh, I know why. Oh man, I can't change it here. Okay, never mind. It's gonna be low for now. Alright, we'll warm up lap. And I'm already forgetting like where everything is. I get reacquainted. Okay, that's good. At my end it seems low, maybe it's cold tires? Can I blame cold tires on that? Go warm up. The color of the pavement is different, so it's throwing me off. That's what I see. Let's see if we could do, I think we were doing 53s last time. I got the gas a little too early. Beat those 53s. These cones aren't there in real life, so hitting those cones isn't bad. Gas a little too early. That's okay. Tires are warmed up. I should be able to do a decent lap this next lap. Oh man, that curve just really pushed me. See that? Like the car is just like pushed me to the right. Usually it would push me to the left. Okay, the brakes are way stronger in this car than like you saw how much I slowed down. Probably didn't need to lift as much there. Oh, okay. Alright, so there I need to probably be a little bit gentler on the brake. Decent early turns though. You can take 3 almost flat out. Yeah, I think in this car in the sim, I could probably just lift a little just to get a little grip in the front. Maybe in real life, I probably might be able to not do that. Anyway, without lifting the car. My car's slower than me. I was always confused here if taking 3rd or 4th. I felt like 4th didn't have enough power because I was out of VTEC in real life. Here in the game, I might be able to take it. Shouldn't lift there, but I like it too. I feel like ABS is on. sliding that much while braking. I'll probably be third. I see that's weird, it pushes me out in, so I can probably beat it more. I was braking early and I was braking later. This flat. Oh yeah. You can flat it. In this end. Little baby trail brake, but oh man, I missed the red match there, so it's all right. Scrubbing speed. I think I got on the gas early. Oh, so that's what you're running your car up for? I got a little aggressive on the gas. Probably didn't brake that. See, this would have been at what, 52? A little speed. That was a late break. Like, it starts to understeer a little more than my car actually wants to. I lost all my time there. Wouldn't turn it. Oh my god. Okay, that's a little abuse the curve too much there. It's off track. From real life to sim, still a little bit of loss there, but I mean, like, oh man. Okay, so brake a little bit more there. I mean, in real life, I feel like there's compression there, and I should have gained traction to get back. I guess I can't abuse that in the sim. I need to just take it a fork. Taking the sim, I need to take it a turn. Slow down more. I mean, I think that's what I was doing in real life too. I was like over slowing because of the sim. I mean, I think I just saw the traction control light. Maybe I should turn on traction. I'm in the 53s, but they're all not clean. Alright, motor. Green for the straight, that's good. Yeah, I think there's a, alright, so the third here. I think, so what I have is the, PL Type S calipers that use S2000 rotors that I haven't installed yet. But I need to. If I get those installed, we'll see if it works. I don't know. I kind of want like something that I can just throw on and not have to like modify, because with the PL Type S calipers and the S1000 rotors, I have to do a little bit of modification there. Oh man, I'm on the gas a lot earlier than I could have, so that was a good 13 or 12. No, I'm gonna go away with this bad 14. Brake ducting? Yeah. Man, this is like getting to serious race car stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Brake ducting? Oh wait, you're talking about the, not my car. Right. Oh, missed the apex. What was I last? Oh man, I did a 50. But here's where I was downshifting before. It was over slow. So instead of downshifting, I'll just brake, trail brake, look forward, and then downshift for the second part. Just apex. I'm still on track for 51. I'm so glad there's a lot of knowledgeable guys in the chat who help me out, or help everyone else out with braking problems. Well, you know, like if anyone's new and watching this and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna track because I'm gonna lose my brakes, just learn from my mistake. Oh crap, 6th. At least I didn't money shift. More patient getting off the brake there, so I was able to turn it more and start the acceleration pretty early. I got that from Neil. Thanks, Neil. Well, see, now I get a good 14 whenever I'm like having a bad lap. Alright, let's see if we can chain it all together. I mean, like, I'm way better than my 53s that I was doing last time I was on the sim. Doing 50s, 51s. Brake. Oh man. Just grab that there. Putting a lot of speed. Because I was too inside. Oh, you're good, Neil. It's I'm like in and out of the chat, so I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to somebody else. Oh, see, I left it in fourth. I didn't brake hard enough. I think I could make that in real life though. The compression doesn't save me as much in the sim. In real life, I feel a whole bunch more. I'm excited to try this D9 behind me. Like, I already set up all the arms and all that, but I didn't get it in time to set up in time for extreme. It was still in a box behind me. Oh, horrible. It's funny because that lap was horrible and it's still faster than my personal best last week in the sim. Makes me wonder, like, if I go to Road Atlanta in December, what kind of times I would be doing compared to my old, the last time I was ever on. I scrubbed off a lot of speed there, so I'll be right. talking about over here. Oh yeah, the aerospace engineer over here. Yeah, I'm a controls engineer, software engineer. I don't know any of it. Everything I learned, mechanical engineering, I forgot. So Neil, you're gonna have to brush me up on all that stuff. Too much, you know, now it is. Way too early turn in. I kind of sacrificed the apex there. I was on out the curve too much. Still 51. Yeah, so those are pretty clean laps. We'll take a little breather here, watch the replay, and then I'll catch up with the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot, this is a custom map, so the views aren't that great. Have to watch from the inside of the car. But actually, we could do a chase cam. Alright, let's look at the chat. You'd be down for Road Atlanta? LTR. What's TR stand for? Oh, okay. So S2K guys. Running okay. I mean, I think what happened with me was maybe when I compressed the piston, I wasn't completely square, and I probably pinched the seal or something. Something was making my car, my pads wear out faster. Oh, this is the outlet. Yeah, maybe I could do the stock calipers, but I mean, I think I showed you, they were warped. Where the pad doesn't sit perfectly, like firmly in the caliper. They always move around. Like track rat. That to like, I mean, my original plan was to get into global time attack with my car, like enthusiast class. So I've been kind of building the car those roles. Where I didn't get the compression. I have a lot of new viewers. Thanks guys for joining. I actually haven't seen any that from Facebook yet. Weird. Usually people on Facebook or something. Am I actually still live on Facebook? I know this little monitor here, little game monitor is custom. Okay. So I mean, maybe I'll just stick to GTA. Is GTA the closest track that they do? Yeah, I think so. I guess I am still live on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, say something. I want to see the chat shows up. I'm not purposely ignoring the Facebook ad. I mean, one time there were people chatting on Facebook, but I wasn't able to respond. I don't think I said fully what's up, Neil, but hope you had a good weekend. What's the next track day for you, man? Oh, and other sim racing news. Let's see. Let me get on my Steam account. WRC. It came out last week, and I downloaded it, and I have it ready to play, but I haven't been able to play it because I've been prepping for CMP. I think now that the car is down and I'm not doing any more track days, I might do WRC a little bit. I've heard good things about it. It wasn't as disappointing, like the early access wasn't as disappointing as Forza was, so maybe I'll do a couple, like, it'll be my first rally game, other than like built-in rally tracks in Gran Turismo. It'll be kind of interesting. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. 2.5 layer on there, so okay. Yes. Or 1.8. That sounds like, I mean, like, it's like they built that for like a certain category of cars. What's everyone else playing? Like, WRC? You guys looking into that? I know, so Gran Turismo came out with a huge update, and I keep wanting to play it. Many new cars, a lot more like things to do, like weekly single player challenges instead of having to do multiplayer all the time. Also, you are going to Road Atlanta, man. Everyone's gonna be there. I'm gonna be the guy that's like, hey, send me pictures. I'm jealous. You guys just, instead of me live streaming, you guys should live stream. Like, I'm putting the responsibility in your hands. You guys live stream Road Atlanta so I don't feel left out. I'll see, now you guys are gonna meet up beforehand. Maybe, let's see, what's the other next Road Atlanta? Swap the gears. It's good times always at Road Atlanta. I think last time we were there it was really cold and really wet the first day. The second day it cleared up, but then everyone was tired and kind of ready to go home. We skipped like the last which were fine. I ended up meeting my goal that day, so I didn't feel like I was left something on the table. I actually made my goal. Unlike CMP, I didn't hit my goal, and I felt like it was like unfinished business when we left. But you know, you can't do anything about it with a broken car. And you know, like I said before, I'm still very thankful that they was able to help me out, and get me home in a decent time. Especially, and they even came to my house and helped me unload the car. Like everybody came. It wasn't just like help me unload the car and get the car like on the driveway and all that stuff. And I'm super thankful. That, you know, like I said in my how to track video, you know, finding a good group of guys to go with, either people you meet there or people you meet beforehand and go with them. You know, that's a huge help. You know, like you're sharing tools, you're sharing tent space, you know, you bring food, everybody's like hanging out, having a good time. They can teach you something, right? Like somebody's an instructor, Ian has a lot of seat time, Nick is an instructor, so we all learn off of each other. And we even had Alan spying on us, or spying for us. You know, he's taking pictures of also like calling out other cars. But yeah, anyone you meet there, you know, you can always learn a thing or two. You can even learn from people who are newer than you, right? Like it's just a big, you know, everyone's just helping each other out. But yeah, so there were a lot of, I noticed at this event, there were a lot more cars that went off and broke down than I'm used to compared to other events or other tracks. Like, I don't remember this many, well, okay, so VIR, there were a couple serious incidents I remember, especially like first lap of the first session, both days, there were cars that were pretty much totaled because people were not taking it easy. CMP and VAR were pretty, I would say, like, not chaotic, but they took, there were a lot of cars that went down. Was this my fast lap? No. I already did my fast lap. Talking about the community. I think it was about Road Atlanta. We got some new people in the Discord. Thanks for joining the Discord. Oh, it's kind of weird. Cyber Unique. It says he just joined the Discord, but he's been in here. He's I guess Boost Entertainment or. Driving a BMW at CMP. Low Boost Entertainment, sorry. Yeah. He's having an Audio A4 and I drive a BMW. Really cool guy, really tall guy. He made his goal for the weekend, and I think he was asking for advice on how to heel toe, and I gave him my advice on how to heel toe, which is take it step by step on the street. You know, like when you're at the red light, you're pressing on the brake. You know, obviously the clutch is in, or you're in neutral. You know, put 100% pressure on the brake, and then rev your engine. And that will get your foot comfortable. And then whenever you're doing, like you're slowing down off the brake, rev it up before you shift, like match it while you're off the brake, and then put the two together. It's kind of hard to practice heel toe on the street because you have to be used to putting 100% brake pressure, and there's not really a lot of spots you can do that on the street safely without, you know, like you mess up, going off. Like if you're doing it on an off ramp, you're not, you know, 100% braking, like not braking before you right before you get to the light. You know, that's kind of like risky, but you could try that in the street, but just make sure there's no traffic behind you or in front of you or whatever. But yeah, those are my two steps. First, yeah, you're at a light, neutral, brake 100%, and then you just rev it. Your foot. And then second is while you're slowing down for something and you're not braking, try to rev match the downshift without braking. And then put the two together and then do it on the sim. Like that's probably the best way, in my opinion. Like that's what helped me not master, but be better at rev matching. I was watching his video, and I think he has almost a whole second that he could gain just by rev matching. Yeah, so that guy just doing just good. 24 hours of Daytona next year. I like to watch. Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. I always wanted to do an endurance race in iRacing, like just to watch and live stream. Don't know if I'll be able to participate. Now, I think, okay, so if there is an endurance race and a group of guys want to do it, I will be the spotter. Like everyone in Discord can race because everyone in Discord's fast except for me. So you guys should seriously sign up and make a team, and then I'll spot or spectate or live stream or whatever. I'll do it whatever you want me to do. Because I know you guys would make a great team. Like like Anthony and Moni, all you guys, like just create a endurance team in iRacing for those big events. I get the name out there. I'll support. All right, so let's try another couple laps. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't know how. I'm not really excited about going back to Daytona for a HPD event, just because the way SCCA kind of ran it last time was kind of hectic. But next time there's an event there, like a driving event, maybe I'll go. I want to see how much I've improved. Like that's always something I want to try. Oh, here's another thing. A lot of people were breaking the blend line over the weekend. And that's like track 101. I know my rev matching isn't perfect. I feel like it helped me a lot. In some of my times. Oh, I could accelerate way earlier. But man, I also want to just watch like 24-hour like a Rolex. Never been to an event like that. Even watch. I mean, there in the sim, I just felt that little compression. Maybe I've been missing it, but it kind of helped. But I was also going slower than I usually go. Oh man, pretty early there, but it's okay. Those cones aren't supposed to be there. Started accelerating really early there. I was going way faster for 14, so I was screwed. Alright, so next time I'll brake earlier if I'm going that fast. Like a Michelin jacket. What color is it? Curb is so fun to jump. It's pretty fun. Oh, a little weight transfer there. That was kind of fun. Man, I need a motion rig. I missed the apex. I'm gonna go off. I got a little too aggressive there. I need a motion rig, like because that kind of weight transfer was so fun. Oh, nice, okay. I think we mentioned that before. Unless I'm like deja vu there. Oh, way too early on the gas. Either that or there's still dirt in my tire. It's okay, it's just a second lap. I still hear the little like squeak on rev matching, so that means I'm still missing it just right here. I need to brake earlier. Maybe not that early. speed. It's okay. Oh, way too slow. I was hoping for a better exit speed so I get be in the green, but I'm still in the red. 600s. Losing time. I need more Michelin gear. Michelin swag. I saw that reel I posted just like maybe an hour ago. That was from one of our league races, the Mustangs, and hopefully we get the same kind of participation we did that day on this coming Wednesday. It's gonna be fun. Like a whole different it's funny because I think a lot of the people who are subscribed, it's a big percentage of people who are in the Discord, which is weird. Because, you have someone with like millions of subscribers and only a couple hundred people in Discord. Maybe I have so little subscribers. That's why. Like nowadays, Discord is like where always, oh man, they're horrible. 3/10 off, I think. I was less than 1/10 off last lap. I think this track would be like maybe a once-a-year track for us. Those cones weren't there in real life. Didn't count as off track. Screwed up my exit speed there. We're really late for how fast I was going. I mean, so it looks like I improved my time by 3 seconds, went from 53 to 50.7, so that shows that, like sim helps you in real life, and real life helps you in the sim. And in general, it's just like overall more seat time. I'm pretty happy with these times, 50.7, not bad. I just need more consistency. But I think with a couple more laps in the sim, I could probably be a little bit more consistent. Maybe not faster, just more consistent. And that's the magic of sim racing. You're not, of course you're not going to be exact because you don't have the feel and all that. But the 1 week I was practicing in the sim saved me and almost allowed me to make my PB on the Saturday track. Instead of like using Saturday to learn the track and then Sunday to get the PB, I was able to get the PB on Saturday. Not PB, but close to the goal. Any time is a PB when it's your first time out there. You have nothing to gauge it off of, so. And I was actually in the green there for a second, but now I'm a half second off. Trail braking isn't as realistic, or not realistic, isn't as accurate as it is in iRacing. So there, I probably should have gotten more rotation than I did. I try to get more speed through there by like trail braking more, but obviously that didn't work out. And I was ahead too. It's like, I'm going in fast, I'm gonna try to see if I can come out fast and gain more and more time. I got too greedy. Doing this sim racing thing for like the past couple months, I can definitely tell that the skill level is different because of all the coaching I get from the chat, Discord. I go back and watch my first stream. I think it was at Sebring, and I was like all over the place. I think I had a little T29. The engine's a little loud. Yeah. Changed my sound setup because of iRacing, and every time I go to Assetto Corsa, it's always like weird. Alright. Yeah, it's not okay. A little better. Yeah, we'll see when I do the new monitor, the D9. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm gonna move a bunch of, because the monitor is so big, I'm gonna move my sound system. I'm gonna move the cameras, the mics, everything. I'm even probably gonna move the sim a little bit because I don't want it to I won't be able to use the monitor for both sim racing and for normal gaming and when I'm working. I use my PC at home for working remote and all that stuff, so I'm gonna have to be able to make it adjustable. So yeah, it'll be completely new setup. Hopefully by Wednesday, hopefully I'll be able to finish everything. Maybe tonight I'll start and then I'll post it. Yeah, I think it was a good weekend. Thanks for everyone who, like showed up and helped me out with the brake situation or just came by and said hi. Made me feel very comfortable and all that. Yeah, it's always a good time to go out there. I'm excited for Wednesday. There's a lot of new people in the Discord, maybe that I met over the weekend that hopefully will run with us, but we'll see. Yeah, it'll be a good time on Wednesday. I guess what track is it? I forgot who won. Oh, Laguna? Yeah, Laguna won. So we'll do Laguna. I've never been there before, or driven like in real life or in the sim. I think I did it once, like randomly off stream with Cade, but Cade and Anthony, I think. But yeah. Oh, Anthony, if you're in the chat, yeah, you definitely have to tell us about how VIR went. He went to VIR, the Grand course, which is the inside field of VIR, and that seemed pretty interesting. We did it during one of the streams, and man, it's hard for me at least. trying to turn, going downhill before you can see the turn. That's pretty insane. Like, it's worse than turn 12 at Road Atlanta. Like, you're driving, the road looks like you're going straight. You see a curb on your right. It's like, oh, what's that for? Like, oh, it's warning me that I need to turn left soon. Pretty insane. And there's a false right, like a fake right, that's blocked off by cones that looks like the turn that you need to take, but you need to take the turn after that, and it's downhill and you can't see it. So it's all kinds of weird things like that. I don't know why maybe that's why they use it as a drift track mainly and not really a, you know, like racing track. I mean, they do DE events there, but I don't know if they do the actual wheel. Might be very insane and not necessarily the safest thing. Yeah, if you're liking the stream, go and like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I think I'm going to call it quits a little early because I want to get this setup ready for Wednesday. Thanks guys for hanging out in the chat. Neil, Oni, Justin, right? All you guys. Adam was here for a little bit. Ian, Nick. Thanks guys. You guys always support. And Jamie was here, right? Dave, everybody. Kaylee, if you're still listening, I know like some of you guys are working right now, so you're kind of like on and off, in and out of the chat. But yeah, if you go ahead and like the stream, that way more people could see it, and more people can be blessed with track content, either track or sim racing, whatever. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Let me stop the sound. Thanks guys for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we did better setup and during community race. Peace until next time.